almost there. A long time coming home for me, back to Monhegan Island. I got my brother at the helm. It's a little after 6 at night. My buddy Rick's up here. My brother's wife is down below with the dogs. Coming around Manana. Let me give you a shot of what this looks like. That's Manana. That's the remnants of the old Manana Island fog signal, the Coast Guard station. Back when I was a kid, those guys used to be good. They were stationed out there all by themselves. They'd come over, we'd make friends with them because they were just young kids. And we didn't have a lot of people to hang out with, and they'd come over for dinner, and it was kind of a big deal. Monhegan's just coming around. The painter Jamie Wythe's house is right here at Lobster Cove. Southernmost tip of Monhegan over here. And coming around into the harbor, you can see the lighthouse right there. Second highest lighthouse in New England. Or Maine anyway, maybe New England. Maine anyway. I really should back up a little bit. For those that don't know, Monhegan is an island about 12 miles off the coast of the Gulf of Maine. Or off the coast of Maine, I should say. And it was where I grew up, and my brother obviously grew up there with me as well. But I had left Monhegan around 1987. I think my brother had left a few years before that. And although my family had been out there for a while, my brother and I hadn't been out for quite a bit. My family ended up selling their house a while ago as my parents got older. And so this was one of the first times my brother and I had been back for a long time. And as you can see, here's my friend Rick. He was along for the ride as well. It's hard going back to a place that you were once one of the locals, and now you're kind of judged as a tourist, which I guess in effect we really are. But it was hard going back, and it was fun going back with my brother, and the two of us would go together. Here's a testament to the island packet. My brother's 6'4", and look at the headroom he has when he sticks his head out around the corner from the galley. When we got there, we had a nice lobster dinner, and my friend Lisa Dixon, another island girl that had grown up in Monhegan with us, came over for dinner that night. And we anchored up right by, or actually we didn't anchor up, we moored up right by Niduk. Next morning we got up and hiked up to the lighthouse, and here's a shot of SV Paquita down there sitting pretty. Thought that was kind of a cool shot. Anyway, it took us a while to hike all the way up there, and it was good to kind of get some terra firma underneath our legs. So we had been on the boat for quite a while. My friend Rick, who is recovering from knee surgery, had to be coaxed into coming up here, and we got all the way up to the lighthouse. Here's my brother and his wife and their dog standing by the dory. It was actually my brother's dory. When he was a kid, he had that, and he donated it to the museum, the Lighthouse Museum right there. But we ended up walking all the way to the backside. This is out at Whitehead, looking over to Blackhead on that side, and Burnt Head on this side, and then Gull Rock there in the distance. Monhegan is an amazing place. If you haven't been there, it's beautiful. It's like no other place around. Stunning cliffs that go into the water, deep cold water, and very cool to see. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get a lot of video. But here's Rick's blown up knee. He had just recovering from knee surgery, and he was trying to get a little exercise. It resulted in blowing up his knee. So here I am coming to see him. And all right. Yeah, look at everyone in the line for the fish house.
Right, yeah, there's Flurry walking. I keep it lunch.
I know.
Afternoon.
We actually went down there and had lunch, had a wonderful lobster roll, a couple beers. Here's Rick and I there, recovering after our hike. Then we went walking and checking out some of the other places that we saw where, like I say, reminiscing of old times growing up on the island. I used to get them We play in this tree. Oh, look, somebody made a tree fort out of it. I used to play in this tree all the time. Yeah.
Oh, this thing already going through. These are the...
Yeah, those are the nuts, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is the Chinese, right?
I don't know.
Well, when
That's
you
the
can eat...
rhubarb.
Here you go, have some.
Isn't that funny? This used to be Lexi's house, and you could never see it because these would be like 8 feet tall.
Hey, you tell me all these rose bushes are so high.
I know it exactly, and I'm telling you, it's not that I'm.
You sure you?
I'm positive about that. Something has changed.
Because I've never seen real tall bushes.
You could never see that house. See, these are getting taller.
Yeah. Are they a different type though?
Yeah, I think they might be. You have a good point. Here's the firehouse. So since I had been gone, Monhegan had been lucky enough to receive its own brewery. So there's a little place there next to where my house used to be. And they brew their own local beers. So we figured we'd have to stop in there.
Good, thanks, Les. Appreciate it. Yeah. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hi. Just looking at the vats.
Oh yeah.
Very
This is
cool.
a 7-barrel system.
Nice.
Brewing our Golden Ale and Crow's Nest IPA right now.
Nice. Very cool. Well, we were lucky enough to have some fried clams made up by Lisa Brackett, somebody else who I had grown up with. It's fun running into old friends. Kind of hard that sometimes there's a lot of people that you don't know anymore. So Lisa,
Yeah?
I'm assuming that whoever the proprietor of the brewing company is somebody I probably wouldn't know, right?
Matt Weber?
Oh, no, I know the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been here. He's been coming since he was a kid.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, from Old Town,
Uh-huh.
that way.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, he's friends with my brother, I think.
Pardon me?
He's friends with my brother, I think.
Probably.
And he used to fish, too, right?
He's a lobsterman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, when are you taking off out of here?
First light tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, gonna head up to Castine to see Lance.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cool?
Poor old Lance. He's
Yeah.
been through
Oh,
it.
hasn't he?
Jesus.
Hasn't he? All right. So after a few beers and a hearty lunch, we decided to walk down to Lobster Cove to see the old wreck of the Dt Sheridan. You'll see coming up here, it's a wreck of a tugboat. Yeah, take the high road for once in your life. So Jamie went and took the bits from the bow, put them in front of. So you're looking at one, but they're really two bits.
Two
It's
bits
the,
side
it's
by
the
each.
H bit. Yeah. Put it in front of his house, Jamie Wyatt. What an awesome view, though, huh? Awesome house. So this here is the wreck I was talking about, the wreck of the Dt Sheridan. I guess on November 7th in 1948. It was a real thick of fog, and the Dt Sheridan was hauling a bunch of barges loaded with coal to head up to Bangor. And of course they didn't have all the benefits that we have today of GPS and chart plotters and AIS and good radar and that sort of stuff, and they ended up going aground, and I think they let the barges go, and in an odd twist that I talk about on my other channel often, the barges were fine and the tug went aground. So anyway, I don't believe anyone was hurt, but the wreck has been here ever since, and growing up as a kid it was always fun to come down here, especially on cold Maine nights. You'd come down with your girlfriend or whatever, and you could lay, you see that rub rail that I'm on right there? You could lay right in that rub rail, and it would be hot way into the evening, you know, because the metal would heat up. But the next morning, I don't know if it was the next morning, one of the mornings over here, I should have really done all this when it was still fresh in my head. Rick and I decided to go off on a seal hunt. Well, we weren't really hunting seals, but we wanted to go see the seals. And we would have had much better luck if it was a sunny day. There's tons of seals out around the seal ledges and eastern duck rocks and middle duck rocks, western duck rocks. There's tons and tons and tons, hundreds of seals. They usually come out and sun themselves in the sun, obviously, when it's sunny out. But as you can see today, it wasn't too sunny. But it was still good enough for us to go out and go for a little adventure. Take a picture of this beautiful SV Paquita. Oh, she is a beautiful boat, isn't she? Anyway, I'll probably just shut up here and let you guys watch our little seal hunt.
Right there. Oh yeah, there it is.
I think this thing would handle a lot better if I bumped it up. You know what I mean?
Pressure. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Still be holding this, we're just up at the 9-foot level. Should have checked to see if we have fuel. It's going to be a long paddle back.
You have a saddle?
Underwater. See it breaking right up there?
Now, I assume you know the cut through.
Well, we could probably go out to the duck rocks and see some in the water.
That's the duck rocks?
Yeah, the nine duck straight ahead of us there. And then there's middle duck rock and western duck rock. This is the eastern duck rock over here, yeah. I should slow down because I haven't been here in 40 years, and the rocks are exposed when it's low tide,
Right.
the big high tide. I see them breaking over there. Right
Some right there, some over there.
This over here is Pebble Beach, and it's always a place where it's really hard to get to. So, like, all the girls would go there and go skinny dipping there. So we'd always take a ride by Pebble Beach looking for them.
Look at that house over here all by itself, huh?
Yeah, there should be one other one too.
You're gonna live out where
It was
there's
a
nothing.
Father and son, the Mersenfelters.
Yeah. And it. Oh yeah, there it is on the other side of the.
Yep. All right, I don't see much over here in the seal ledges. We're going slowly. Cool. The gauge says half a tank. It feels like about half a tank. So I say we're good. All right, let's get going over to this.
It's a 4-stroker, so.
I'm seeing are rocks.
Rocks, I think. Hard to say.
They're usually on the back side of this, but they might be over here from the sun.
I
head up. There he is. There's two straight ahead.
Oh, okay, yep.
But I'm hoping to sneak around the corner quietly, but it's not sunny. They like to sun themselves, and maybe because it's not sunny, they're not sunning themselves. That's a big boy. Aren't they cute? Always look like little divers.
Right, at night, sometimes the older ones, they have this white whiskers.
Yeah.
So when they pop up, it actually looks like a dive bag.
Yeah. Now look on the rocks, because you use this, up around the corner. I'm hoping, but like I say, they're probably, look at this spotted. Oh, he's a leopard seal. Not. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, right? He looks like a special guy. Ooh.
I hear a boat. It does. That's what I was thinking too. I wish they'd come up and investigate, but they're probably still alive because they've stayed away from humans.
Hit one.
So you can see that just getting to shore, if we ever went aground, I think the most dangerous part of anything would be just, oh, there's one up there on the corner, would be just getting ashore would be deadly.
Right, it is.
I think we'd almost be, if you and I went in the water, we'd almost be better trying to get away from the shore. You know, and let the AIS bring us in.
Right.
Bring in the cavalry, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Looks like he had something in his mouth. Oh, here's another one. A little doobie. Yeah. Well, we got to see some seals, even though they have to come on a sunny day when they're all around. Let's not go around the rough side. Let's go back on the lee side. There's one.
Well, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for these videos. I'm trying to make something out of nothing. I didn't really shoot the content that I would really like to, and I had some stuff here and put together, so that promised I'd get something up here for you guys to watch. But future videos will be more in the line of what we want to do, and as I do this is my last day on the tug, and I'll be going back to the boat tomorrow and hopefully shooting some real content for you. But should have one or two more of these little things on my trip up north to Maine, and hopefully they find some entertainment in it. Please like, subscribe, write me a comment. Always love hearing from you, and I'll see you guys on the one.